Anybody have an answer yet? Move this over, I got 5x, move that over, be, is it negative 3? All right, because it's negative 15 divided by 5, right? All right, so we got negative 3. All right, look, negative 3 will get crossed out. Every problem on this sheet, on these properties, you have to check every answer to see if it works. Why does this one not work? Plug negative 3 in right here. Let's see what you get. 9 times negative 3 minus 1 equals what? Negative 28. All right, when you plug it in, if you get a negative number or a 0, can't have that with a log. That's why this one gets thrown out and it's a no solution.
So not because the log can break it.
The only reason it's no solution, the only reason you throw it out, when you check your answer and plug it in, it doesn't matter which one you plug it in. If it gives you a negative number or a 0, when you plug it into parentheses, throw it out. Okay? All right, go to number 3. Should be the same thing. 3 is a little different. Start out by marking out your logs, set it up, and I'll help you with it.
We got
All right, these two mark out, right? We got x squared minus 30 equals 6. How many answers will this problem have?
2.
2 answers. Now, you could do quadratic formula, but the shortcut is just move your minus 30 over, make it a positive 30. We got x squared equals 36. Now what?
X plus or minus 6.
Good. I've heard it twice. When you find the square root of something, don't forget it's plus or minus 6. So it's positive 6 and negative 6, and you will have to check each answer. Now, some people automatically think, well, if it's a negative, I'm going to throw it out, and that's not true. Look, if I plug negative 6 in here and I square it, that's going to turn into positive 36. 36 minus 30 equals positive 6. So actually, both of them work on this one. So you have to check every answer on every problem. When you plug it in, if it's a negative, after you plug it in, you throw it out. It doesn't matter that it's a negative here.
So if it's just an X, if you plug in a negative with just an X, it will work. But if it's an X squared, it won't.
It turns it into a positive, right?
So,
All right, y'all try 4. 4 looks just like 1 and 2. See if y'all can do 4. Number 5 is a no solution. Let's check it. All right, logs mark out. Now later we'll have some where the logs are not the same, and those are the ones that get kind of aggravated. We're not doing that today. All right, so we bring down x minus 9 equals 3x minus 13. Now let's get our like terms together. Move this over. I got negative 2x equals negative 4. All right, I got positive 2. Mason and Tanner said it didn't check out. If I plug in positive 2 right here, 2 minus 9 gives me negative 7. Yeah, I can stop. I got a negative on the first one. I can throw that out, and it's a no solution. Because if you get a 0 or a negative, you got to toss it. Any question about that? All right, let's go to 6. We mark these logs out on 6. I bring down x squared plus 6 equals 5x. How many answers will this problem have? 2. So let's get it set up so we can do quadratic formula. Take 5x, move it over. Don't forget it's got to go in the middle. I'll stop now. I'll let y'all do quadratic formula, and you'll have to check both answers. See, why is that doing that? All right, what's new about number 9? It's got something new in it.
there's a plus.
There's a plus sign in between the logs. I believe this is the first time we've had a plus sign in between the logs without any parentheses. When you have a plus in between, when you set up your problem as an equation, you're going to have to multiply. So that's going to be 9 times x equals 54. That's all you do. Plus becomes times. All right, divide by 9, you get 6. That's it, guys. Now, when you plug 6 in, when you check your answer, plug 6 right here, nothing happens to it that makes it a negative. It stays positive 6, so it's good. All right, now that one's really short, really easy. Anybody got a question? All right, look at the next one. Going back to 9, if plus turns into times, what about when you have a subtract sign? You divide. That's just going to be 48 divided by W equals 4. There's a lot of ways you could solve it from here. What I think is the easiest way, I would make that 4 over 1. Now I would cross multiply. Do it, see what you get. All right, so again, subtraction sign, you make it divide, put the first number on top, put the second number on the bottom. And we just turned 4 into 4 over 1. Now I cross multiply, divide by 4. I got W equals 12. All right, first block had a question here. Somebody said, well, look, when you plug 12 in right here, that makes it a negative 12. That's not true. That minus just lets you know you have to divide. The minus sitting on the W, so it's still positive. You're still good. All right, let's do 11. All right, mark out your logs, right? We got something new. We've got a number in front of the log for the first time. Anytime you have a number in front of the log, it becomes the exponent for the number behind the log. So 8 to the 2/3 power is all you got to plug in. Somebody plug it in for me. I don't have a calculator. Positive 4. So you can see these are really quick, really short. All right, so 12 is probably going to be the same thing. Yeah, look, you got a number in front of the log, so 1/4 is going to be your exponent here. 1/3 is going to be your exponent here. But what we do have extra, we got a plus in between them, and plus in between the logs turns into what? Multiply. So we'll have 16 to the 1/4 times 64 to the 1/3, and now y'all can just type that straight into the calculator. And somebody give me an answer when y'all hear it. Said what? 8? Somebody said 8. See if y'all get 8. Just type it straight in. Parentheses 16 to the 1/4. Parentheses 64 to the 1/3. And I got 8 as well. All right, anybody have a question? The answer is 8 for that one. We got one more, then we're done. All right, last one we'll do is 13. All right, we mark out all the logs because they're all the same base. Now look, we got a subtraction sign. What does that mean we have to do? You put the first one on top, 3x plus 14, divided by 5. Now look, we've got 2x all by itself on the right side, so just like we did a minute ago, make it 2x over 1. You guys cross multiply now, and then work it out.